Stay safe. I have a friend who ends all his email messages that way. Stay safe. Easier said than done these days. And the call of Advent that we heard on Sunday, stay alert, is important. In normal times, family gatherings, hospitals, churches are safe places. But now, for the past 8 months, it's uncertain. I have a friend who is staying with his parents in another state. And at Thanksgiving, it was only them and a brother. That seemed like a safe way to celebrate Thanksgiving. But 2 days later, they found out the brother tested positive for COVID. Wow, that's hard to deal with. A place that should feel safe, people with whom you are normally very safe. And now, big question mark. Where do you feel safe? At home? The Psalms remind us that God is our refuge and our strength. We take refuge coming to prayer, sitting quietly with God. Many of you know, I know, pray the rosary every day. Safe in the arms of Mary, our mother. And in this world, we count on the embrace of someone we know loves us to feel safe. But what is real safety and what is an illusion? In the Psalms, the people are warned that the chariots from Egypt will not save you. A vain hope for safety is the horse. In our days, the bishops have occasionally reminded us that we're not really kept safe by nuclear weapons in the long run. There's got to be a better solution. In the Middle Ages, kings built castles to keep them safe. Sometimes the castles did, sometimes not. Nowadays, there are rich folks who make safe rooms in their country house or city apartment, so that if they hear something, they'll go in that room, which cannot be opened from the outside somehow. And most of us, at one time or another, put up invisible walls. We might need to for the moment, but that's not a long-term strategy. Walls can keep us safe for a while, but they also keep out help and love and needed challenge. We hear today from the prophet Isaiah a beautiful, beautiful image of a safe and holy place, God's holy mountain, where the lion will lay down with the lamb, and there's peace. But as usually true in the scriptures, it's important to read the whole chapter, not just the beautiful or favorite part. And what do we hear earlier on in that chapter 11 of Isaiah? We hear a list of the gifts of the Holy Spirit. We hear about the Messiah who will be raised up to bring justice. Building peace. Quite some years ago, in 1983, the U.S. bishops wrote a letter called The Challenge of Peace. And they addressed the situation of the nuclear weapons situation. A beautiful image they used was in saying that peace was more than the absence of war. They said it's something that must be carefully constructed over time. And they likened it to the building of a medieval cathedral. All the resources, imagination, hard work of all the people, often for 2 or 3 centuries, were required to make a beautiful house of God, a place where God is known and praised. God's holy mountain, a safe place, no harm anywhere. But remember, the work of justice, the work of love is necessary before true peace can become a reality. So, our safe and holy places these days, certainly in the presence of God. But there's work to do, we know. We're reminded to wear masks, observe the quarantine protocols. We'll be challenged very soon to distribute vaccines in a way that takes care of everyone. The work needs wisdom, understanding, knowledge, counsel, piety, fear of the Lord. Making safe, holy places is a work of justice and the work of the whole people led by the Spirit.